Caution. It is important that you consult a physician and a trainer or coach before you begin. You should have a medical checkup before starting any exercise program.
Now, power forward is a very specialized position, and it definitely has its specific roles and responsibilities. And it's essential that a power forward understands what those roles are. Probably the most unselfish player on the floor has to be the point guard. We've discussed that. Probably the second most unselfish player on the court is the power forward. A great power forward thinks rebound first, shot second. And actually, rebound first, defense second, shot third. Power forward will average double figures, usually in the low numbers to mid-teens, but they want to rebound. They live for rebounding. That's what they care about. That's what their love is, and they like to be intimidating. Here's a general description of a power forward. Big and strong, often referred to as an enforcer. Aggressive and rugged player. Contact is like candy to them. They want to rebound and defend first and shoot second. They're not concerned about statistics. They are sound post-up players and passers. Needs a good mid-range jump shot to be effective. Needs to have good instincts of when to cut through the lane, gap for a quick dump-in pass, and needs to have an innate sense for grabbing offensive rebounds. We're talking about a quick cut-in pass. Center might be here. You see this happen a lot. The ball might be up here. Here's the power forward. Sometimes this guy turns his head, doesn't look. Boom, right here, automatic post up, or you have to have the ability to go high post so you can dump a pass in or hit an open jump shot if it's available. All those things are important for a power forward.
You will not only need to play with your back to the basket, but you will also have to face the basket and utilize triple threat moves as well. From time to time, you're going to have to break the defender down by using moves off the dribble.
Number one, needs to be a low post threat. It's not going to be your primary low post player most of the time, but power forward definitely needs to be a low post threat. Should have a variety of moves, and typically when we're talking about a low post threat, you're down in the blocks, you're going to play with your back to the basket. That's what a low post threat does. They have the ability to play with their back to the basket. A power forward can be a scorer and a go-to guy. Not typically their role, but they need to have low post moves. So if they're called to center gets in foul trouble, they've got the ability to be there, fight for that position, and take control of the game down the stretch. No one's going to win games consistently down the stretch unless they have scoring in this area from some big guys. Just will not happen consistently. Needs to be a great offensive rebounder. This is what they thrive on right here. They look for the opportunity to rebound the ball. A few of the great power forwards in the game today. Karl Malone is considered a power forward. He has a good mid-range jump shot. He's good in the post when he wants to go down there, and he's a great rebounder. David Robinson now has Tim Duncan with him. Duncan's more of a true center. Robinson is a tremendous power forward. Does a great job with it. Needs to be a good interior, passing from the interior to exterior passer. Needs to be able to score on quick hits from out of bounds plays. Now, why is this the case? Because a lot of your under the basket, out of bounds plays, you're going to have a 5 here, a 4 here, or vice versa. A lot of times the 4 is going to end up screening for the 5 because the 5 is more of the offensive player. It's considered more of an offensive player. 5 is going to come across. Power forward's got to be very intimidating because when he hits this defender, he's got to spin and seal and have this area right here for himself or herself. And so you have to be willing to take a licking and keep on ticking. You like it, you want to bang, you want to get beat up on, you want to beat up on other people physically. You have to want to do that. The really solid power forwards, mid-range to long perimeter shots. I wouldn't call Karl Malone a three-point shooter, but you had a guy like Rasheed Wallace in the playoffs that was hitting threes. You had Robert Horry for the Lakers when they won the title that hit threes. So they took on that role. Did it add to their value to the team? Yes, because it took another big guy far away from the basket and kept him off the defensive boards.